The village of Kanda has a children's dance ensemble, Ashur, directed by choreographer Ludmila Bitkash. The dance group is in its second year. Ludmila also directs a women's dance group Nineveh in Tbilisi. Al fresco is an Italian word meaning fresh. It is a method of wall painting in which pure powder pigments, mixed only with water, are applied to a wet, freshly laid lime plaster surface. Fresco was used in ancient Mesopotamia, but it has been chiefly used in the works of the greatest masters of the Italian Renaissance as well as the Mexican artists of the 20th century. Disveli Kanda has provided many talented fresco masters. Unfortunately, at the current pace of life and interior design style, this brilliant art method has lost its popularity. Every room of Grigori Bit Atanus's house is adorned by the painter himself. Though he is over 70, he still enjoys following his favorite artistic activity. It is a pity that his family members do not appreciate his craft.
أربصرشن من بيت بلطلي. بيت بلطلي معلوبي وخا أمنخيتا. نجارويتا نجرتينا مارا برميلك دكتات. يعني ستاليار ناني لاخ ستاليار سقاري ولديان. تريشن بلخلي أنا لابيليم بلخن ولدي سنة تشميلي اتفت خط تكنيكم قالي اشتانا خن هدية بليشانا خاتا. هر لاب باقور من أبهاتي دا من بابي يميلم بقرة موريلي صبوتياتي تاما وشوريلي بقرايا برقالي بلخلي بدام لكل خي خاصة نخيتا خام نخيتا ليلويانا.
The compact dwellings of the Assyrians in the village of Disveli Kanda are the pledge of the nation's legacy. In villages, it is easier to preserve the language, national identity, and traditions rather than in modern cities. In Dzvelikanda, the native language is spoken by almost everyone, even by children.
Ditut atur, kameta brita, kamlet burasha bidori bishini, yalak burbuz, magdeni atuimi, ainati dumi, moliena nini.
The church of Mar Avdishu, which is at the village cemetery, is named after a saint of the Assyrian Church of the East. The age-old gravestones are well preserved here. They bear witness to the exceptional care bestowed by families on graves and the distinctiveness of Assyrian burial rituals. The Kuki Cemetery of Tbilisi enshrines century-old gravestones where, together with Assyrians, lie Russians and Armenians. A magnificent statue of the Virgin Mary used to stand here. It was carved in the workshop of the outstanding Italian sculptor, Andreoletti of St. Petersburg Academy of Arts in the first half of the 20th century, and commissioned by Usta Alaverdi Badalov for his young daughter's grave. Traditions are strictly observed in another Assyrian village of Gardabani. As long as can be remembered, the people of Gardabani celebrate Mar Ora's Day, Sharda Mar Ora. This name-day festival dedicated to Saint Abraham occurs on the 100th day after Easter. This festival is not included in the annual calendar of the Assyrian Church of the East. To the villagers' great surprise, this year the weather is chilly and rainy. They do not remember such cloudy weather on this holiday in July, when it is usually unbearably hot in Gardabani. These lambs are to be sacrificed on Mar Ora's Day. The sacrificed meat will be shared with families in Gardabani. There are also Muslims in the village. They too will take an active part in the festival. During the Soviet Communist era, this small church was nearly closed several times. But the strong belief and the unshakable willpower of the locals did not let the government eliminate this place of God.
Savuni babi hukil, no savuni hukil ke babi, потому что shit الفوتشموتلاتري savuni machine ومثله. No أون تيل من إيران. أون تيل يالا جيل خاسي 15 بتاعيبه. الفوت من يوم وشوي شيت الفوت من يوم وشوي أون تيل لخا يالا جيل تينا خطرت لخا في الخامة فبتخوش تيتلت فيش لخا يتاون تاني وقت لخا أمره لتجيدان لخا شخنتها البليل خزيبة ميرب بالليل فاكل شان سيرا خنا شراب بالليل يتقدم تتاني هنا تنينا لايبه لبو نقدة روبا ساوني تشكاريبا يتاون مير للخا شخنتها بيايل بعد خامدي.
Recently, the chapel has been renovated. The preparations for Dukhrana, sacrificial offering, take place in the churchyard. In Gardabani, called Karayas before, Assyrians settled at the end of the 19th century. At the beginning of the 20th century, other Assyrians moved here from various Assyrian communities in eastern Armenia. Today, there are 80 Assyrian families in this village. This old building used to be a school where Assyrians studied. With the efforts of the Elbrus Kashkun, the building was given to the local organization Bet Nachrein. Not far from Karayas is situated the tiny village of Botan, as it's called by the locals. The Assyrians transplanted here from the Azeri city of Kanlar, where they had taken refuge.